Hello, I'm Tom Morgan, I'm a Microsoft MVP. I am not speaking at Microsoft Ignite this year because I'm going to be a community reporter, a fact which I may occasionally have mentioned. But I have spoken at Ignite before, and I know that this year at Ignite there are many new speakers who have not spoken at Ignite before. So this video is for you. This is first time speaker prep, but also returning speakers may find something useful as well. So the very first thing to say is congratulations. Okay, you've been chosen to be a Microsoft speaker. Try and remember that. If you get any kind of imposter syndrome, if you think I can't do this, it's too scary, when you're standing up and you see a sea of faces, just remember that you've been chosen from a list of loads of people applied to be speakers this year. You've been chosen. That means something. So try and keep that in your head. Try and remember that you definitely do deserve to be there. Now, preparation. Preparation is so important. This is probably going to be your biggest speaking gig to date. So do yourself the best possible justice you can. Make sure you really prepare for the sessions. There's kind of two parts to preparation for me. Firstly, there's the content. So we're 30 something days away from Ignite now. So for me, your content really should be locked and loaded. You should know what you're talking about. You should have your slide decks done. If you're doing demos, you should be confident in running those demos. That stuff should be done by now, really. If it's not, that's the first thing, and you need to do it fairly soon. You need to do it this week. Don't be leaving it till the last minute, okay? This is really important. The reason is you want to get all your content done now because you want to focus in on the next part, the presentation part, and that's how you deliver that content, and that's really important. So many people only ever think about the content and they work on making the best possible content. Don't get me wrong, the content is super important, but you can have the best content in the world, but if you can't present it to people, it's not going to get communicated. So yes, get the content done, get the content lined up, but then spend your time on the presentation, and this is going to involve practice. Okay, so the first thing you do is run through your entire presentation in real time. So this is for timings. So you want to make sure that you're not too long, not too short, but also it's a good practice just to be talking this stuff through. Just do it. Do that process of talking through your presentation, because it really helps solidify the things you're going to say, how you're going to flow from one section to the next. To do that, get the timings right. That gives you the confidence to add or remove slides and know that you're going to hit the timings just right. And then practice. What do I mean by practice? Get outside and practice. Talk out loud. Give your talk out loud. Go and give it to your team. Go and give it to your company. Give it to your friends and family if they'll listen. Kind of pro tip I do: go outside, give your talk whilst you're commuting. If you walk to work, if you commute to work, give your talk walking to work. Okay? There's a reason I'm recording this outside. Okay? It's the same thing. Walk around where you live giving your talk. You think I'm crazy? People are going to look at you strange, yes. People are going to look at you like you're bonkers, yes. That hit of adrenaline, because you're standing out, because you're doing something a little bit different and people are looking at you, that hit of adrenaline, that is exactly the same feeling that you get when you stand up on stage just before you speak. So very deliberately get out there, walk around where you live, giving your presentation. Yes, people are going to look at you funny. Okay. Exactly the same thing is happening to me right now. I live in a kind of fairly small village. Me walking around with a camera, a selfie stick, doing this video, yes, everybody is looking, old ladies are tutting. It doesn't matter, okay? Get out there, practice giving your presentation in that environment with that strange feeling, and get used to it and embrace it. Have a really good start, okay? So many presentations start in a kind of, well, it's about 10 o'clock, should we start? Yeah, so my name's Tom. Don't do it. Try and come up with a really nice way of starting a presentation that gets people's interest and gets them on the hook right from the start. If you can do that, that's really good. And when you've done that, practice. If you should be able to do the first couple of minutes, first 5 minutes even, of your presentation in your sleep. You should know that word for word, almost like a play, like you're an actor delivering your lines. Those first 5 minutes, if you can get them so you're just talking them, you don't even have to think about them, two things will happen. First, you'll have a really good start that will get people on the hook. The laptops will go down, the phones will go away, people will be concentrating and listening to you. But the second thing happens as well. That 5 minutes, your brain will be on autopilot. You know the words, you'll churn them out. Your body will start to relax, okay? Your body will start to say, I can do this, I've got this. And 5 minutes in, by the time you need to actually start picking up again, looking at your slides and starting to deliver your content, you'll be in a much better place. Okay, some quick logistics before I let you go. Arrive early. Find out where your session is going to be the day before. Go and have a look at it if you want, make sure you know how to get there. Get to where you're delivering your session at least half an hour before. Okay? Other bit of prep, make sure you attend the know before you go calls. So any kind of preparation calls, update calls for speakers at the that happen before Ignite, make sure you at least watch the recordings, if not attend in real time. It'll give you all the information about what the equipment's going to look like, how to use it, how to get help, where the speaker room is and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, arrive early, plug everything in, make sure it works. Something else, so something will happen. So you'll go, let's say you'll go 30 minutes early. There'll be a technician in the room, okay? So he or she will be in the corner, they've got a little desk, they won't come to you, okay? But if you go to them, say, hello, I'm the speaker for the next session, go and say hello, make friends with them, they will be your buddy for the whole session, okay? They will make sure your audio sounds amazing, they are somebody who is rooting for you. If you completely ignore them, they'll completely ignore you until 5 minutes before they'll run up to you, put a mic on. Go and say hello to them first. Get the mic up, you know, the mic up process, get that done, get it tested with loads of time to spare. Plug your machine in, make sure it works, present it up whilst no one's there, make sure you're happy, get it on that first slide, get your setup just right, get your water in the right place, and then go and sit down, give yourself 5 minutes, and you've still got 20 minutes to go, okay? Give yourself that time, don't be rushing around straight into the session, okay? Give yourself that time, because it gives you that 20 minutes to sort out any problems as well. And then, and I find this really hard to do, but it is a really good idea, start wandering around and saying hello to the people that are walking in, because the people that are walking in with 15-20 minutes into the session before the session starts, those are going to be your biggest advocates. They are showing up early to your session because they really care about the content you're presenting, and that's really important. You should make a note of that. Those people are going to be your biggest advocates as you're giving your talk, so go and say hello to them, give them a wave, introduce yourself, ask them what they're interested in, where they're from, and then just try and remember who they are, because when you're giving your talk, pick out those people in the crowd, okay? They're the people that are really rooting for you. They showed up early for your session. Try to remember that. And then finally, just enjoy it, okay? It's a massive opportunity. It's a massive privilege to be speaking at somewhere like Microsoft Ignite. Just enjoy it. You've done all the preparation, you've done all the practice, you've done all the walking around where you live looking stupid. Just relax, enjoy it, get your content across, take the questions at the end. When it gets to the end, don't run off straight away. You want to kind of clear your podium for the next person, but you're likely to have questions. People come up to you with questions, okay? Doesn't matter if you don't know the answers. Not everybody knows the answers to all the questions, and that's okay. Take the questions, talk to the people. You're starting to build up a network because you've become a Microsoft Ignite speaker, and that really counts for something. People look up to you. They want your expertise, they want your advice. So own that, and yeah, enjoy it, and you'll be fine, okay? It's a really good, fun experience. It's a really helps build you as a speaker, but it's worth putting in all that effort, the practice and the preparation before it comes to it, so that you're really, really well prepared and you can really make the most of it. Alright, I hope that's been useful. I'm going to do more videos in the run up to Ignite, so make sure you keep watching my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it there or follow me on Twitter, TOMORGAN. Thanks very much for watching.